We are Highlands High School, and we did the District 4 Heritage Community Center. My name is Brianna Chapa. I'm a senior. About our building, it is on Marbach Road, and we were given $8.5 million to work with and 15,000 square feet. The teams that consist of is the structural engineer, mechanical engineer, civil, and architecture. And I'll pass it to Robert.
My name is Robert Gaitan. I'm a junior. This is my first year in ACE, and I will be talking about the architecture portion of the project. So our first step was finding the square footages and all the buildings we would need for our project. Next, we did the site analysis, looking for the sun path, the foot traffic, noise, and the views. Next was the floor plan. We had 3 changes in total, and we messed around a lot with the restrooms, offices, study hall, and the game room. But gladly, we're happy with the end result. Next, we put the multifunctional dance hall, the kitchen, and the gym facing the only view we had, and we did the roof at a slope so natural sunlight would come in. Next, we did a preliminary model. We went to a site analysis, and lastly, our final model. Next, I will be passing it on to Julian Sanchez of the civil engineering.
Hi there, my name is Julian Sanchez. For civil engineering, we determined how much water and where it would go to avoid possible floodings, while we wanted to show what areas to avoid construction at so we can utilize that water that's being wasted into the building or put it back into the lake safely. Now I'll pass it on to Roger Gardner.
Okay. My name is Roger Gardner. I'm a junior at Highlands High School and part of the structural engineering team. What you can see here on the board is the joist layout for the building, and we created the joist layout to support the roof. And then these are the beams that we would use to support the roof and all the joists. And then this is the Excel file that we created to find the loads, and we used tributary width to find the moment of inertia so that we could find the correct beam to use so that the beams wouldn't bend. And now for mechanical engineering, Don.
Hello, my name is Donathan Pettis. I am a senior. It's my first year in ACE. And I just wanted to say our project goals for the mechanical engineering team was to provide comfortability and efficiency for our guests in the building. And we also wanted to have cost-efficient fixtures while doing this. What we did, we had designed the ventilation and plumbing fixtures based on the size of the room, the occupancy of the people, and the weather around the building. We also performed cost estimates for the system. As you can see, this is the floor plan of the ventilation vents on the building. It goes from the kitchen to the restroom and the closets. It goes around, basically around the whole building. And we decided to use this type of system because it will provide the best comfortability for our guests in the building, and it'll be the best cost efficient. And now I'll pass it on to Brianna Chapa.
We'd like to thank our mentors, teachers, and fellow students, and this concludes our presentation.
All right, thank you, Highlands High School. Fantastic job. Mary, you want to lead us off?
Great job. I thought that was interesting. Robert, when you were talking about the architecture and you said, we messed around with it a lot, we messed around with it a lot, we did this and that, and that's so true. It's hard to come up with that final plan. And I like that you took advantage of the views and the, for the more public spaces. And I love that you built a model. That's really, great, because then it really helps to really study it and see it. And then when you're looking at the structural and mechanical, it's obviously the team really worked together for that distribution, and I thought that was very well done. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Eduardo.
I like the fact that you started with a budget and you work to fit that budget. I would have taken a little bit more time to explain all the work you did, because you did a lot of work and it was well done. So just take a tad more time to make sure it's all well explained. Did you find any natural constraints on the site that were difficult to adapt to or you had to adapt to?
No, we did not.
That was quick.
Thank you.
Julissa.
I like the design. I liked how you guys thought of different things, and I love that you're doing a community center. I think that I think what you said about having the story told as to why it's so important and the things that were brought together for. I think that selling part, that story needs to be a little bit more, because it's for the community. It's almost like we're doing this for you, and here's what we're going to do. And that would have touched me a little bit more. But I think you're doing a great job, and I loved how it all came together.
All right, thank you. Steve, final words.
Good job, guys. One of the things that I really enjoyed hearing about was the time that you took to analyze your site and consider some sustainable aspects of design. I think that that's truly important, especially in the community center. I think that as you're making the attempt to incorporate those types of ideas, there's an opportunity also to show them off to the community and to educate the community about the importance of working with the land, accommodating drainage, using sustainable ideas, so that education process can proliferate itself throughout society. But great job, and I think you really did. I really enjoyed the model and all of the time you put into it.
All right, thank you. And let's thank these panelists.